Okay, thanks for coming to the class today. Today we're going to learn about kvCORE and making sure your personal website looks good. So let's all log in kvCORE. And just as a summary from last week, this is your dashboard that shows you how many leads came in this week, and it shows you a quick look at what people are looking at. This girl here came to an open house over the weekend, and instead of setting her up on the MLS, I set her up on kvCORE because that way I can watch what she's looking at. The MLS, they can't search for homes on their own, but on kvCORE, the site that they get, which is the front page, the search site, they can look around at home. So I get to see what she's looking at because I entered her into kvCORE. And real quick, I'm going to show you guys how to do that, just so you know. So you go to Smart CRM. And this will be the class for next week, the CRM class, because we're going to learn how to set up drip campaigns for leads. Last week we learned about how to get leads on Facebook, and next time we're going to learn how to manage them. Hey, see some people coming. Hey, Lolita. Hey, Jorge. Thanks for coming. We're really just getting started. I was just going to really quickly show everyone how to add a lead that they get. Like I was saying to Darren, if you set up your leads, your new leads in this CRM and add a lead here and do a search for them, if you set up a search for them, then you can watch their activity because they're going to start searching. So let me show you how to add a lead. Let's see, add contact. And I'm just going to add myself. And show you guys how to set up a search for them so that you don't have to set up a search in the MLS. Okay, and then you want to put their name, email, phone number, permission to call, just check yes, and you can say if they're a buyer, seller, renter. Lead status, if it's a new lead, put that on there. Manual add is what I'm doing right now. Now, when I set up campaigns, this is what I'm going to show you next week, how to set up campaigns for people. We'll do that next week. Right now, there's no campaigns loaded. Add lender. You have to load your lender in advance, but if you put that on there, then your lender will also have the contact information. You'd have to CC your lender and then add somebody. So, and you could put notes. Validate data, what that does is it's going to look up this person on Facebook and LinkedIn and everywhere and just see who they are, on social media. So you add the contact. And then, so it's done a validation run on me. It knows I'm a girl. It sees all my Facebook, my Foursquare. Do I have Foursquare? Google Plus, all of these sites. Ooh, I'm excellent. So then what you want to do to set up a search for them is click on alerts. And alerts, you can do 2 alerts. So 2 searches. Don't put your big old, people want to do a million searches in here, maybe put them in MLS, but you set up an alert and you edit the settings. So what do I want to look at? I think I would like to look at, let's just set me up for a rental search and category. Oh, keywords. These are things that you could put in on your own. Let's just say I wanted, a big backyard. You could put the keywords in there by clicking add keyword. Select options. You can select that I just want to see just listed. And then bedrooms.
And do those keywords, are they searching MLS?
Yeah, they're searching the MLS. Yeah, so if I said, pet friendly, if I wanted something particular, I would add a keyword, and then that would search for the keywords in the MLS. And price range, I guess you'd put, I don't know, 2,000 or less, something in there. And you can leave these not selected. You can add things in here or just leave it. And then frequency, if the person is looking, right now, right quick, just like the MLS. You can do instant, but there's other options, daily, twice a week, or weekly. So an email CC. If you want to see what this person's looking at, or if the spouse wants to see what this person's looking at, you put the CC right there. And then save and send. And then I just wanted to show you in my email what it might look like, because this lead that I got over the weekend and I set up in the search, I put myself as a CC. Let me see if I can find her email from the weekend. I tried to save it for you guys. Oh yeah. So this is what it looked like when she got an email, 6 new properties for her. And then once she clicks, she can view these properties. She can, she was looking for a multifamily. She can view them, or she can start searching around. And that's when on my site, that's when I see her as a lead and what she's looking at. So once you save all that, you save it and it sends, and you can set up a second one. So, and then the way you close that lead is this X right here. You can also do notes and syntax and all these gadgets, which I'm going to show you more next week. So that's basically the CRM. I'm going to delete myself, check mark it, and delete. So it's really easy to add and delete people. And then there's also a way to upload people all at once. I'll show you that next week. So this is a CRM. But what I want to show you guys today, what today's class is really about, is what your website looks like, and setting up kvCORE kind of for the first time. And really this class is doing this once. So when you click on web and IDX, this is your site right here. But honestly, you don't want that to be your site. So everybody knows about GoDaddy, right? It's just, you want to buy a vanity site. So you go on GoDaddy. I'm sure lots of you have this already, but I'm going to sign in so I can show you how to forward the kvCORE site to your vanity site. Just going to log in and show you. So these sites are usually about $12 a year. So I bought Find My Austin Home Price because you can do basically what's called a seller squeeze page. We did squeeze pages last week, and this is where you can tell people to log in and find what their house is worth. But I also bought Kim G Homes. And if you want to buy a site, you buy it for $12, and then DNS is where you go to forward it. Let me just show you. So if you've already bought a site, this is how you're going to forward it to your kvCORE site. And you go down to forwarding and see it says kimwilson.allcityhomesearch.com. So everybody's domain name is going to be their first name, last name, .allcityhomesearch.com. So if I wanted to, it's already forwarded, but if I wanted to change it, say I had another website with another company and now I want to change it. So you just click that pencil and you forward it to that site, kvCORE, this one. So you're in Web and IDX, and then you go to, that's your site. So for the first time, you guys want to edit this space right here. You go to the dash. Actually, it's here. It's this. I'm sorry. See your name here, and then the down arrow, and you go to My Profile, and that's where you can add your picture for the first time. And then you also want to set up your LinkedIn, Facebook, all this stuff. So you can click Edit, and then you upload your picture. You want to put in your cell phone and say Show on Website. And you want to put in your email, your website. Like I said, I bought Kim G Homes, so I put that in there. Let me show you how to find your Twitter, your LinkedIn, just in case you aren't super familiar, and your Facebook. So that it just needs your Facebook ID. So you go to Facebook, you go to this down arrow, and it's I think it's where's settings, and your username is going to be everything after that's slash on facebook.com/, that's mine, Kim2121. And then if it just has a bunch of gobbledygook there, press edit and make it something personalized and save it. So then in kvCORE, you just enter what's after that. So it's kind of similar with Twitter and LinkedIn. So let me show you Twitter. So same thing, you click on your name, you click on profile. I already had it open because I was making sure I knew what I was doing. Okay, that's not where it is. Your name, your face, and then settings. Go to settings. And then your username is right there. So what else do we have? LinkedIn. So LinkedIn, you click on your face, you click on settings again. Is it not setting? You know what? I keep thinking sometimes it's settings, sometimes it's privacy. But view profile. I'm sorry. Keep it. Yeah, I didn't memorize all this stuff and I didn't write it down. I'm just swinging it. Okay, so that's how you get to where you're. Okay, that's not it. But what it is once you click there, you can see it at the top. Kim Wilson 2121 is it right here. So I'm going to close up this LinkedIn and the Twitter. Not Facebook, we might use that. So that's where you enter. And then same thing with, if you have a YouTube page, you can link your YouTube here. And I just put the whole entire link there. That might not be necessary. You have to log into YouTube and just see what I put the whole link. It works. So Google Plus, find your name, and then you got to enter your bio and your signature. So your signature, if you want a picture there, just click on picture and you can upload it there. You have to shrink it. And you can also do links. So this search homes here, just to show you, I'm going to show you that link. This is the link button, insert link. And you can see that it says my website, but the text to display is search homes here. So I just wanted that, I didn't want to keep re-announcing my website all over the place. So I just said, search homes here, so they can click there and it ends up on my website, which they're probably already on because they're getting this email. And then you can also, if you guys know that you're supposed to put, you don't have to, but I just found out you don't have to, but you can also put the information about brokerage services and the Texas commission notice above your signature page. So then once you're done with all that, you click save. I'm going to cancel because I'd already done it. So that's how to set up your profile. Now let's set up our actual web page. Internet here's a little slow. Okay. So when I click on web and IDX, there's a lot of things that you can fix. First, let me skip this over. You want to upload your testimonials under website content. And I don't know, it's probably good to have more than two. So I don't know if all of you are good and save all your testimonies in a file, but I do recall that I have mine in realtor.com. So if you've updated your realtor.com profile and your testimonials are there, maybe it's easier to get them there. Does everybody know how to look up realtors on realtor.com? And you should look up yourself because you want to see find a realtor, search for a real estate agent. You want to find what the public sees about you. So you just type in the area you work and click it and your name. Some people will say they can't market my property if they can't market themselves that well. So you really got to make sure your site looks good. Now there's just, quick note. I know this class is not about realtor.com, but in realtor.com there's reviews and recommendations. And the recommendations have to be, or ratings and reviews have to be done by the people who review you. You have to email them a link. And once you log into realtor.com, it'll, it's easy to see, but that's how you get these ratings and reviews. But these recommendations, you can just add these in yourself. I just typed these in. This guy texted this to me, so I'm going to copy it and put it in kvCORE because I just need another one. Add a testimonial. Jim wrote it, and what he wrote, I pasted, and make sure you say it's about you and add. And that's how you add your testimonials. So where were we? Let's go back to web and IDX. And service areas. Okay, so I'm going to go to my site so that you guys can see where the service area shows. So I'm going to type in Kim G. Holmes. Sounds kind of like a rapper, right? Kim Holmes. Okay, so this is what the site looks like. And if you scroll to the very bottom, I'm doing this fast because I'm going to go over all the pieces of this website. But do you see where at the bottom it says areas we cover? So let me go back to kvCORE and add an area so you can see what it looks like. I'm going to get rid of you guys. So you guys don't need to see me seeing myself. Put you over here. Scoot this here. Okay, so add. I want to work in Pflugerville. Oops. I should capitalize it. Oh, it comes up. PFLU. Okay, so Pflugerville area, Pflugerville city, and then there it should add it if I save it. And then I go back and I'm going to refresh my site. Okay, and then there it is, Pflugerville. Okay, so that's how you add the areas you work. Start back in the beginning. So we've added testimonials, we added areas. I think there's one more thing, custom pages. Okay, not hard. You can add a custom page. Show you how. View and edit. View, edit. Going slow. It's thinking. Okay, so new page is what you want to do to add a new page. I can add school and in here, let's see, I can just use a link. So let me go back to get that, I don't know. What's that site called? Great Schools?
Yes.
Thank you. So Great Schools, I just want to get the link. Great Schools.
.org.
Yeah, greatschools.org. I could have just typed that in, right? Okay. Copy it. Go back to kvCORE. I'm going to put it in here. Paste. And then new category. I think they do make you put a category in there. And you can add the meta tag descriptions and stuff like that. I would just say, I mean, if this is a page you're doing for yourself and creating, maybe you can get a web guy to do a cool page for you. But let's just see what that looked like after I added a page. So I'm going back to Kim G. Holmes. Do you see these up here? Watch when I refresh. Now we have school information. Okay, so you can add pages. And then I know you can add sub pages. So you can add things to the resource in case you don't want this to get too packed. But if I click on that, it opens a new tab. So we don't have to worry that they've navigated away from our page. Okay, so those are the three things you can fiddle with on that side. Let me show you another spot to fiddle with. So that's testimonials, service areas, custom pages. Now we're gonna go deeper into the site editor. So edit settings. And this is, it could be as hard as you want or as easy as you want. Let's see. These background images, that's what you see right here, this picture, okay? If you check more than one, it will scroll through them. And if you want, you can upload your own. So it has to be this exact, okay? So I'm gonna show you an example of one of our agents, Jamie. So she went ahead and uploaded her logo that she just created. One thing it doesn't quite show, so you might want to fiddle with the settings so that maybe there's a lot of white space at the bottom and your logo. I don't know. You can fiddle with it if you have Photoshop. So that's what it looks like when you upload your own picture. Okay, so that's the first block. Second, hide resource page should be no. Mandate phone number, yes. And here's why. When a lead logs in to your site and say you've advertised a cool house on Facebook and they want to see that house, you need to have them put their phone number in there. I mean, right now, if there's three leads and they just have their email, that's fine. You can deal with them. But let's say you get 500 down the road, you really only want to deal with people who give you your phone number because you're going to get a lot of wonky leads. And speaking of internet leads, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you get 100 internet leads, you'll probably do 3 to 5 sales. So it's just easier to work with people who are willing to work with you, who have their phone number. So this forces people to put their phone number in. And I did that. I just clicked yes yesterday. And my very first lead after that was his phone number was 123-12345. But that's okay. Website title, search Austin. I put that there because look, if you cover over this, do you see where that's where it's going to say your title. And so Jamie has hers, Juniper Ridge Realty, Jamie Hornbuckle. I'm going to close hers. Mine says search Austin. I mean, I could change it. You know, I don't know if I want my name at the top of their search page because ultimately it's not about me, right? If they're just looking for houses. So let's go back to that. I want to show you what it looks like. Let's get this down. So refresh. And now it says Kim at the top. You could put it anything you want there. I think search is good. Search here. I like that. I don't know why. Okay. Meta tags. This is when you share it on Google or Facebook. I don't have anything entered, but I will when I think of something clever. Use office number. No. You want your number. Ask unit. No. Recruit test. That's already there. That's for recruiting. It's kind of in the. Oh, get off that. It's in, where am I? See, I don't even know where I am. Resources, your agent. I don't know. There's some background stuff here. I guess I have it hidden, the recruiting stuff. Custom header. That's just a snippet. You don't have to worry about all of this stuff, but let me just show you what things I do know how to fix. And we can go deeper into this. Okay, so Facebook username for chat. You want to put your Facebook login there, and you could just log in to make sure it's correct. And why? I'll show you why. Okay, when I'm in my page, I'm going to refresh because I don't want that to say my name. Okay, do you see this chat with us? If somebody was on my page and they clicked on that, it opens up Messenger on Facebook. So they could immediately text me or call me or, text me a question. So once Messenger opens, I'll show you. So it's me, right? And I did this as a test yesterday. If they texted something, I know it's me to me, but whatever, then I would get it. And I set up Messenger on my phone. Let me just make sure I'm seeing what I'm doing. Okay, I set up Messenger on my phone, the notifications. Does everybody know how to go into settings and make sure you get notified through Messenger? So you just scroll, you go click on notifications in your phone and you scroll down to Messenger and then make sure it's going to message you when somebody, otherwise it says chat now and you don't even know if somebody said anything to you. So on your Facebook, on your page here. So you kind of want to know right away when somebody's texting you if you set that button up. So you want that to be your Facebook. And everybody complains, yes, it has to be your personal page. That's the only way it's going to work. I don't think there's Messenger in your business page. Okay, so override sell page. Yeah, there's this listing machine program. I haven't checked it out, but if you have that, you can put your ID there. Template. Everybody has to have 0. There's only 2 choices, but a hero. I said 0. Okay, everybody has to have hero. Do not have foundation. Hero is the newest model, and it looks a whole lot better. Okay, template theme. You can change colors. blue gray. I have it on blue steel. I don't know. Change colors and then look at your site, and you could just change the color, refresh it, and just see what it's going to look like, how it's going to change. I guess I should have not picked one blue and a different blue, but just fiddle with the colors. It doesn't matter what. Oh, I didn't press save. Okay. Yeah, after each thing, and it said error saving. After each thing, you have to press save, just so you know. What else do I know? Hide chat widget. I don't want the chat widget hidden. Use full width custom area. You can play with that and just see what it looks like if you say yes and save. Hey, this thing is not letting me. Sorry, the internet. You can just play with these settings. And hide office name. I did want to hide the office name because I just want my name and my phone number. Play with this too, especially I was going to tell Jamie with hers. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is a different thing. This will make your picture round or square if you use square. See if that saves. Yes. Okay, so let's go and see how that changed. So it's square. Refresh. It'll go round, I promise. It didn't. Did I not save? Okay. Try it again. Use square. No. Save. Well, you guys get the picture. I don't want to go back and forth with it. Use large background image. Oh yeah, this is what I was just saying before. If I said yes and then save, it's going to make that background picture bigger. So for people with their logos, maybe that would make your logo look better. See? Oh, okay, so it finally went around. And now this is bigger. I was going to suggest, Jamie, if you're going to watch the recording, try that and see if your logo looks better. But I don't want it like that, so I'm going to put it back. And what else? Okay, custom navigation. These are your bars across the top. So search, sell, finance, your agent, resources. Search, sell, finance, resources, agents. Agents label. Just haven't looked at that yet. Oh yeah, if you want realtor to be after your name, you can check that, yes. Hide resources tab. So this is where you hide the different tabs. See, I did hide the we're hiring link, so that's why the recruiting tab doesn't show up on my page. Listing carousels. So this is the widget. Let me go a little lower on this. So you've got these widgets here, and you know, this is kvCORE 101, but by the time we get to kvCORE 102, I'm going to show you how to make more widgets. You can make more widgets. Like the ones I'm going to make are click here, Austin, Pflugerville, Round Rock, Lakeway, and have different blocks for different areas. My testimonials show here, and they scroll. My listings. So this is the my listings. If you click my listings, those are going to show there. Let me just see what it says. So my listings is the widget 1. Widget 2 is just listed. Let's see, just listed. And widget 3 is just reduced. So you can change those if you want. And that would just be using the drop down. Yeah, maybe you would want to open house widget. People love to search for open houses. Okay. Analytics, I don't know. Agents, you say no. Hide agent roster, yes. Do not use the title realtor wording, no. Listings, okay. So definitely open this box. By default, they're all going to be checked. So you don't want all of them to show display on your site. You don't, I don't know if you do commercial lease, but I'm pretty sure you don't want pending, and you may want contingent. I don't know. Check which ones you want and press save. So I don't know what that is. Scrub areas, I don't know. I see I only know half. Okay, so that's basically how you get your website looking how you want it. At least that's everything I know. And oh, I'm going to go blogging. I'll show you about blogging. Okay, so that is, I'm going back up to the top. Agents, learners. Let's go back to where we can blog. I'm going to go back to the beginning. Okay. So that's the website manager, site content. Just going to go through all the tabs. That's a that's a different spot. You can add your testimonial and areas served and your custom pages. So that's, different spot. Blog. It's good to write your own blogs. Obviously, I guess you guys probably know this, but Google, I guess they want to see, unique content, but I think any content is better than no content. So what I did with this one is I just went to National Association of Realtors because we're allowed to use any of their information. So it says 10, go away, 10 offbeat cities, best place to retire. And I saw that Austin was number 4. So I just took and copied. I know you're not, I mean, again, I know you're not supposed to copy and paste, but I did it anyway to show you how to do a blog. So I just pressed copy, and then I went to my page, and then I added a post. And you do have to have a unique title, but you can paste into here. Those numbers didn't come up correctly, so I did that, and then I did the number, number. Alt lower. Hey, okay, sorry. Sorry, I'm fiddling with this, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. You use Word. Numbered list. Worked last night. Okay, there you go. And then I just put in a title and I pressed save. So that's how I got this here. And then I'll show you what that looks like on your post. At the top, resources, your agent blog. And I could show you, again, I hate to use Jamie as my guinea pig, but I'm going to show you her blogs. So that blog showed up just like it was on that article, but it has a search page and it has the information and all my information. So I mean, if you did do unique content and this blog got out there on somebody's search, you could have this property search here. So let's look at Jamie's again. Oops. Your agent and blog. So she put ABCs of home buying, and she just typed that up yesterday, and she had 3 views. So that's good. So maybe somebody's searching for it and finds it, and you can see old blogs, I believe. Oh yeah, here they are. So these could come up too, and you can click on those and read those. But yeah, the more you do this and the more you promote it, the more you'll see, people looking at your blogs. So that's where you put them. Embeds. Let's see. Okay, so QR codes. You can get QR codes for your website or for your listing, and all you have to do is drop down to get the QR code for your website, if it works. Okay, let's do the MLS one first. You type in your MLS number here, and you can make a QR code for your MLS numbers. Let me just jump on the MLS and show you what I'm talking about. Sorry, I should have been logged in already. I didn't memorize my MLS numbers. just need to copy an MLS number and show you what it looks like. So copy one of my MLS numbers, copy, and then get back to kvCORE, paste, choose a website, and then a QR code will show up in just a second. Well, it did work last night, so let's see. Let's see if this one works. Yeah, these, if the internet was faster, these would be QR codes. See if I can open that image. No. Well, trust me, it works. There's going to be a QR code for your website and one for listings if you want. Okay, so that's QR codes. Property search. If you want to put this widget into another website, if you want this right here to show up in a website of your choosing, then this is the code to get it there. So you can put your search site from kvCORE into another website. And same thing, if you want your kvCORE site to be in another website, that's the widget. And then that's the seller evaluation widget. Okay, so those are embeds and widgets. That's going to be in our next class. Then there's code. Let me show you where I found that out. So see this training? These are very simple classes that you can go through. Okay, and then if you want harder classes, you go to help resource. And that's where I found the class on how to make widgets, but there is code that you have to get in. I think there, and there's a whole bunch of recorded meetings that show you how to do certain things on this website. Okay, so in order to find out how to do those widgets, I did the class on how to set up your website. So, but we will learn that on the next class on how to do that. So for now, that's pretty much it on how to set up your website. Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to check you guys out. I'm going to unmute everybody if you can't unmute yourself. So let me know if you guys have any questions.
I do.
Okay, Darren.
No, I'm going to wait for Lolita.
Lolita?
Okay, thank you so much. Hey, so I had to step away for a minute just to answer my front door, and so I missed that the QR code thing.
Okay.
And so when you go back there to make them, when you put in the MLS number in there,
yeah.
So automatically it'll just kind of populate something you said?
Yeah, and it just didn't work for some reason because of the internet. But yeah, you put in your MLS number, and then you have to choose your website, which that's the only one. And well, last night it just made a QR code that there it is, that you can just copy that.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
cool.
And then same thing with your website. Yeah, there, now it's working. Thanks for asking, Lolita, because now I did good. Okay, and then Darren, you had a question?
Yeah, I've got dozens of questions. But
oh, no.
Okay. Web and IDX is the tab you're on.
Yes.
Does that assume you have IDX from a different source? Is part of your $100 with kvCORE giving you IDX?
Yes.
Where's that?
Yeah, you get IDX with the price.
Okay.
You get, yeah. So that's the thing about those embeds. You can put your search anywhere you want because now you have IDX with this site.
Okay.
Yeah. And what was your next question? I'm gonna stop recording.
Well, I'm late to the game.